2028 election no opo wumpo patapa wum sabi niema yeye edinya tumi no enye ne nya na enya nsasem
eya no unsuro am ide ne ma oba bontin this ane ma nyina e bai
but NPP de wo de ho bebo afori ama party no eduru baabi o se party no ejina wachi a no mayiwa ma una wonim nyansa obekọ you will lose
because twice they say national security for abefa o
obesa fam bio.
Hi, the BKB show live. We are back again. Now, said the BKB show is here to stay. There be a lot of personalities, beba. We talk about religion, sports, politics, entertainment, anything in fact nipa your daily lives. Now, this episode, the guest, and on the side your politics more, and I'm sure say a lot of people grow up in Atenenga because you know the elections and some by big fan and some people fan a lot of controversies. It's in a very special guest Oheneba on a host of Wontumi from the Wontumi TV morning show. Now, and some people will say the P, and I'm sure say I want for wonder, some be yeah. Ciao. I
think
say after Christmas in shy.
Yeah.
So that time when you bring more your politics.
Yes, academy. Jana kwaji mahome kakra. December ni na na meni ha.
Say Jana no kwa one for say. I'm say election am for you na and I would Jana who free system. And I never for election no.
Never ho kakra.
Okay.
In fact, I told me ticket October.
Okay.
But the only difference was that na minim say abewini.
Okay.
Until I was going to return on 30th December.
Okay.
Nenk my ba for His Excellency Dr. Baumia swearing in.
Okay.
Until ye na to fan channel. Nam say me pass DDBA. Me twen akopem say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ebe swear in.
Okay.
Answer na maba. Until
election no well I'm more dream crowd that say be betting at 12 home. Because Ministerial are very confident NPP will win. I'm more dream say we are and I will the defeat.
Chamo no crane say na me nim say betting lose.
Okay.
But I was ready for anything.
Okay.
Say the outcome no e betting akwa ama the NPP. E betting akwa ama the NDC. Easy say we what you so be am on yourself. One thing that you should be ready for, they say, you should always prepare yourself for the good or the bad news.
Okay.
Because successive elections, they are, I'm here to say, Ghana for it's difficult to predict them.
Yeah.
And near man who influence the illiterate, the Ghanaian illiterate, say, Obatuna Bama A or B no. Ebi wo hono ma sebe oti ase enye enti da bia me ka me say the political researchers asofo omohye nkom ne ade no lack.
Okay, who say owana atom because eneman bi wo hono mo a se we wadwen se wo de wadwen di ekira ate ase a se bi wan hwe abe ha ho kwa. Okay,
enti ase enim enti I was so confident say adwuma yaye campaign a especially say uteki His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Mami fasa akonya na me congratulate no.
Okay.
Na me mona baso. Say the tenacity, the perseverance, olusu election, okobe bi olusu ye na na ba mamu no fight ya no. I think the Ghanaian youth I was say can be bichire ye. Say utu na mobia you don't easily have to give up.
Yeah.
Because uni mo china erani nyankopon hihye.
But
Usha campaigner Dr. Baumia ye from NPP internal elections, any dear His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ye. John Dramani Mahama and Timia unko about 120 constituencies.
Okay.
Dr. Baumia ode NPP internal elections they can every single constituency of the 276 no of a city be at least 2.
Oh, okay.
Inti oye campaign pa. Udin komo pa. Enti I was so confident.
Say
there ye be wini. But somehow, some way, I also prepared myself for the unfortunate. And you see, I remember my boss. Yeah, election is Saturday, Sunday, Wontumi. Sunday, and Dr. Baumi Abeji too. Na ebikura say wa consider in term do. Monday anopa na me radio so. And he called me. Offer me my boss. When I was TV so no, I'm saying me drive na me radio. What you call you? I'm say chairman my bedroom. How? I'm say chairman my bedroom. Say abani atowi. Enti oya de Wontumi nsesa no. De me ye mama me didi nso so no. Enti no Sunday na Dr. Baumi Abeji tumuno. Afternoon and I'm sure I may prepare me home.
Okay.
The only difficult moment was Monday na pan how to take off.
Yeah.
How to start.
Yes.
But Nyamiadom, we were able to put ourselves together and me start here for the first 15 minutes in the day. I was a bit jittery, honestly, but the free work no. Then me wafa. Timi ejuma till December 18th no. In fact, December 18th, look at me to know. Wednesday, I'm not me Juma, and you run me to you.
Yabubo elections, no. Not the mood. Oh, Wontumi. I don't know what to say. Mood station. I mean,
very, 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 very uneasy. Very, 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 very uneasy. Now, I wish to send your video be to honum. Especially Chairman Wontumi himself.
Yes.
Honorable Osechi Mensah-Bonsu, Mama Pat, former China ambassador, Ambassador Edward Boateng, former regional chairman, FF Anto. Now he na wo Ashanti Regional Coalition Center no. In fact, said the NPP, Ashanti Region who here umutino.
Yeah.
Na Joe anochi mu nyina flyer ba.
Okay.
Instead of setting up the coalition center wa Accra no. Nti na attention no wa hanom. Na from 3:30 p.m. Saturday afternoon, and you say emfa. Because what sometimes the Biamikasa Chama Wontumi sebe senka or the school eka the politics now we would have been a very fantastic politician.
Okay.
The oya man who say election in Kweyimayeni. You started say you to abano. You're pulling agents no. Now ono one call center.
Okay.
Enti you allocate groups ni biama constituency 47 na Ashanti region nyina. Enti 10 a.m. Oplesi call every single constituency in the region. And obusai say enipa say na ato aba. Ti say ebia ebuakwa RC primary a ameme to aba no. And a call no be call hono mo a. Obusai say enipa say na ato aba. No they are compared 2020 by that time. Enipa do na ato aba. Enti about 12 1 2 ni ehunu say turn out nenye. And so he started placing calls to the other regions to find out say a Ashanti region kwa and I say other regions nina. And then we realized say a hoso no
the same thing also.
And so now a bit jittery. So your hopes were Ghana for the last show we can put the share SD4 kwa sorry in the end say after 3 couple 4 5 number amfa a ball for you nipa ato aba ye be kinkan declare no na obia anya comfortable cry.
Okay.
And the system chairman ma building Ashanti region na it was said by 9 p.m. near who say you lose or you win.
9 by 9 then more.
Your coalition center now Crystal Rose.
Okay.
About 9:30 no be any ho.
Be a coffee.
Me die. Me kaiser around be 120. And I chema Wontumi half frame. Yeah. Was half frame no. Election no, it is not going well. But somebody has to speak.
Okay.
To energize the party.
Okay.
To comfort them. And to me kaiser on one of the car be farming. my nephew, to be found baby and Ameda, on what say Chimenza Boons, that I had to go and host him. And I echoed, no, because I be shaman phone cry. Or make it that statement, no, we knew he had lost the election.
Okay, it is our and becoming who video, no, and okay, say, Abano, Yankin can,
and we,
and that I know when you say,
yeah,
a Jagubano of a social moon crank.
Yeah.
But the margin, what do you say? Over 1.7 million votes.
Samo no crane say, me sure say, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Krana, a ben mama.
Yeah, yeah.
A ben mama.
I know quite clearly, I say,
The number of parliamentary seats NDC winning here and the vote margin.
Yeah.
No. And I've always said, say, students of politics will one day have to research into the 2024 elections.
Yeah.
Because Tinamika say, as so foreign researchers, a lack. And it is a
Lack on. If you do some research, anyway, we say a lack in tea. I guess I have to respect that. But what do I dream? I often said then factors when they contribute to that massive defeat because they are unprecedented.
Say, me, Samine Appa, me Bonotofa, the NPP failed to manage political power.
Okay. Who breaking it
To
down?
the expectation of the Ghanaian people.
Who breaking it down? Fancy.
President Kufuor can say, power can trick you.
Yeah.
So to me, so we do one graph.
Better down.
Now, your communication there will be a home como. But to me, na Ghana for the share and sano. Ye who said there was a secrano. Inti, the end is a dibuna nimtiana dibuna nimtia.
Okay.
And near ma omua omubua ema yenye tumi no. Ebe kasa etiase ye no. Ni afana say omo ye anti NPP or Akufo-Addo Bawumia government.
Okay.
Inti aso ye den.
Ebubu ni egu maso.
Na the man ye ya ne say ye hunu ho pupuye kakra in the 2020 elections. But unfortunately, ye the question COVID. Because there are many countries that COVID to a sitting government. Inti ye winning, you know. Near free say the results of 2020 election, no, winning 2016 by over 1.1 million. Now a swat by 500,000, no. Yeah, the question COVID say COVID no economic decisions you take, you know, and a man nipa ho chire no vote margin the tiba form.
Okay.
But now ye kokobobi
And a Ghana
for the NPP. I had you 2 million ye de. And you had you say a better now that because Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia aye juma. And so we thought Ghana for be share a juma umaye no ho e de akoto aba. But nearma the Ghanaian electorate e share de to aba no. Enye development nko enye your policies and programs are the beba. Ehisem wom, or time wom, abufu wom, kratwin wom, bibia bi wom.
and even appointees need because attitude.
Me say, chamo, including me amete hey. Me nimpa say obi to abeti NPP because of me.
Say be on maybe also yeah.
Because he feels that bia onim mabusu me free mu, onim baby me free, onim me bre. And he feels that bia me dem ho bebo chema Wontumi a politics nti hwe ene
And Uchi Land Cruiser.
Utu kwan wokoba me kra me ma me ne me papa mo ye wo me to MPP ma bre ho ano de wo se onu fi se onya ne nsan kan. And some of us ye buya ni gunie mani bi so. Enti we didn't take time to explain to the Ghanaian people omua ensem bi ye omahino. And your friend say, well, Akufo-Addo the free senior high school aba. For the first time, Oma Ghana for than Kanemu free, Yebunsu free. And those things were going to speak for us. But unfortunately, Amanesa.
People say Ashanti and Twaba. So I said Ashanti and Twaba in MPP Elusi. Me sure say and also
Quite bisu no me yadwene. Quite bisu me no mo nyadwene.
Because you be a one Twaba say we disappointed in you. Or be a woman who voting for the other side.
The word say Obesoro kwa sunlight. Me no mo nyadwene because enya Ashanti region kwa. all the 16 regions. And they met me like I say, NPP enya hoden kwa kakra in parliament because the 88 parliamentary seats here wono yankwa provided 37. Almost half. Ye ministers, ye deputy ministers, ye CEOs. Chamo, share juma na na do aye o Greater Accra. Interchanges, infrastructure, and potamo akwan. But you see a seat in Amana beka 5 or so.
Ashanti na dina na Dubai.
Ashanti region no kra na. Dey say ye pe. Yenya. Unfortunately, on Tech FM. Ibusa Kwabre East akwan. Some beto amonto amunyai. I remember in May 2024. Na me chairman akọ Canada ba. And Ghana for omo name some omoka. Chairman by no be press conference. Say there are some key projects we Ashanti region. Afi de ne ho meti. Ebinom kwa free say cabinet meeting kwa wati mubi. And now uncle can want to be merchant. Said the Wontumi ano see a dinner to make BBA. And so he defied all odds and obey a press conference, calling on the government, said, I feel enough is enough. Obo Kayitia second phase in Wasem. And then his own party people started attacking him. Say now you're regional chairman. Now you say I buy you man one year, not that question radio so.
Okay.
Omum bidin atem din atem. Enti adwuma na wo se aban ne beye ma nipa ni gye ho no. Adwuma de nanado ye bi na Ashanti renye pa. But then the panel say obeye no mani agye ho no wa meye. But still we able to provide 37 parliamentary seats for the NPP. Enti omo ka say ya nto aba on that score me no mo nya adwene. But no kran so no say nipa nto aba in Ashanti you know is about 2 million. It is a regions ni nyina no enya massive voter turnout no. Senka Ashanti region nyaya is either we would have changed the results or pushed the election to a second round.
Okay. Well, one of the things wow moves about I think say a few days to the elections.
Yeah.
And now your program said you went to first to second 7th for no.
Yeah.
You went to the 7th December. Na 8 you know ya to no the next
no say my bam who the chamo what huri aba do baby na pono mu de ni na you see NDC they know their own and they will always be there for their own. MPP ntisa
meje
asema me kwaka yi it was the wish of MPP for MPP to be come to say Abian and Kayan Mentia this and come away.
Of
course.
So cancer. Not in our cancer.
My yet a Juma way for almost 17 years. And my main cancer, it's a great privilege, say, and then you may say we have no tell me we didn't come. Because now me desire and police me now watch your picture.
Oh.
And nyame adom menka asem wo radio so emma menkopa acha wo ho mpoda na kampese maka asem amena ko wie me police station
yeah, national security abefa.
But a kabe 1 month to election no obi owa ni bia na oya aso tie de na ekoso Ghana no could see say the election was getting difficult and difficult for us to win.
Okay.
In the NDC for the Shase say NPP see a breaking 8. It is a opposite NPP breaking 8. O Kotwabana to number 8. John Dramani Mahama so and then number 8.
Okay.
And if it's about misconception, misinformation, that is the genesis of it.
And now,
you will studio and hear discussion, and we'll be saying we need to counter this. And I said, okay, well, So we say the to number 8. And ye 8 no kwa no. Ye bet to 1 to 7 and near to 8 no.
Okay.
It was supposed to be an in-house discussion. But as to how it went out, and the
At one can on radio.
who say ye program no radio and TV.
Yeah.
Na said ye boy commercials no. Ya na enye da bia na otimi bo radio ni TV no at a time.
Okay.
Enti bo ye bo TV commercials na near radio so.
Okay.
Ibo ye bo radio no na TV no nti ye bo radio na ye jai because radio program ye radio and affect TV so. Enti ye bo commercials no wo radio so a na ye di nkomo in house.
Okay.
Enti it is expected say those are the MCR no.
Ombe
Nyom and also be play bibi. Said the be yeah discussion no will not be captured on air.
And unfortunately.
It came out.
But what's it?
Yes.
Okay, we actually
Oh yes. I think the next day, the first person who framed me was Abdul Malik Kubako.
Okay.
And then Anaya Kesi.
Okay.
Peace FM.
Peace, yeah.
And the next day, I retracted and I apologized. And I explained how it went.
Okay.
My statement, I'm a trauma police for the same thing. And I'm a trading my own. For me, I have prepared myself as politics, no?
Okay.
But the most unfortunate part was my daughter called me. And a friend in Obi and Obi myself no. Na also.
Oh.
And so for that, and my mom, yes, yeah. Ono Obi bo me di to so mienu kura na ha no. And so I felt so bad that I had subjected them to.
Yeah.
But enye no dia, yes, my young from so, but some radio for so many years. Now, in an attempt to defend the new patriotic party, na how not to me, I wasn't moved.
Yeah. Well, the BKB show, Oheneba Siedu of Wontumi FM and Wontumi TV. Morning show host on and Yanen Komo about the election. You may see, of course, on no moon so Nyoma FM, you may be busy at the Biaka home, but then cow says Steeman Heights at Tatumanso, a honey at Komo. Steeman Heights, one of the places in town, in Ghana. So, Uspendiska Ekodawa, Unuhuda. Very nice place. In fact, there be a say, I have no spicy up your relationships. Ono ye, ono girlfriend, ono boyfriend, ono ukunu. Mawo fear there be all the time. There should be a day. Waka say ne ye piako baby. Ofan crying kuja omo nananom kaka. Na mo ko bi go on a getaway. Mo ko che baby. At least na mo relationship no kra mo nye de. And Steeman Heights over ha untu sikangui. Omo I mean spacious rooms, very beautiful rooms. Atmosphere no say very nice. Omo sky bar bi and so ambiance no kra will give you a different feel. Enti I will encourage you say so baby are relax here. Ufra Kreba Kumase, Ufri, any other region from Butchery, now Bagana Oba Kumase, Steeman Heights, and one of the places are may recommended the amount on the born on so there at the phone pie. And of course, top tier study abroad. Oh, yeah, Brant, oh, yeah, Baba, Obaso Kushadi or Butchery. Top tier say, 4 months Tiemu, on make sure how I'll be appealing to universities abroad. All the universities in Krabagana have on be share students, no, at Yomoko. We have in Yako Ilungu, Biako, Stone Wade. Eda ko rabuchi na ate say ice about say immigration for bana pe baby afa we on be proper documentation amount na kwa enya dia obinu ho omo ene tie echi ya de dwumadi ya de eba and of course perfect prints ya number 1 when it comes to printing asokwa omo ne histolab ene di hwe nim anything printing perfect prints me di the bright can bodu ya no Oheneba Siedu of Wontumi FM and Wontumi TV and ene twin common oiwa
Chamo
Lawyer John Kumah of blessed memory. Ni wo no. Em so the same bibi by.
Yeah.
And no so na no shipa. I say poison, obi a poison no ka chema Wontumi de na yi. And no den ma. E ya no unsuro. I mean den ma o bab until this annual money nyina. E bye. Now busim kan na so na onim de oka.
Chamo, I saw my boss dying.
Chema
Wontumi. Enti na I had to speak out. na ebisine amanfo da so aka se me na me se ya poison chama Wontumi banya me na me kai.
Okay.
I remember every single word I uttered on that day. I remember Ken interview me. It was 23rd October near Watamale. And an incident in Isia. For the incident, Penmubi or when people will be and say Isia.
Okay. Penmubi and you say
Isia. Said they had that experience.
Okay.
I said, Isia, no. Manfred Obia. You report to the vice president. The doctors are your what tamale. Medical team no money the vice president and namano. And I attended to Chama Wontumi. Omu buy no. Nurse from unity can buy. Until omu handle situation omu free say a broom so no. And they called in the doctor. Doctor ne buy no we say my way omu say yes. Modi a draw yamano. Modi nsuo yes so yes. And so he went to chairman. But they say me and her. No, they say me and her. No, of share chairman. No, throughout. Wafi bibri. Of share the color of Fiona Wafino. And then he said, he suspects food poisoning. In my conversation with Ken, I can say, I am not a medical expert. But doctor and nurses no share chairman, they say, for the reaction they saw, and then more ye, a drum with the man, said now was a chairman, can one can no. Omu suspect say
food poisoning. But meaning say, of course, medical for the say food poisoning. Yet there be a drug go at where him.
Yes.
Obviously, a bianibu ordinary and when you cry and be woman. Obviously, a food poisoning. But would you now can have just say the poison they would be animal.
Mine was say any yama bakum you be a CC proud to chairman situation community no. I am tempted to believe say it was deliberate.
Okay.
One, you did some days at Watamale. You can't in a faco. A buffet in the Haiti. On that night, at the Ebe Chama incident, Nesino, you call out. You bedrew your almost Nanka was see a movie corner of East, and ye uncle, and the hotel arrangements no, or my and for. Into me, anyone got no come home off. Ye back with that baby for. Not chairman. And so John Kumah at the different hotel. It was the first time. That night was the first time ye caught bar, Tim Ninano, a ye buffet, ya sunlight, a dianco no be. It was the night Yanya said Diano into Mukodu Hotel Hono, accommodate the chairman, and then somebody came to ask Mubididi, say Anne. And yet, you were dear who you were we. Chairman was okay, and ye paid you no. And then they suggested, say, and ye were confirmed to my mamma be answer.
Okay.
Dear who night day?
Abba.
The next morning, I incident this see, Me, Nipa, my friend, no, a bonamanie was Nanefia, chairman secretary.
Okay.
And I'm a testing. It was time and Dr. Naba Abeka said of suspected food poisoning. And I'm a testing. Timuna, you walk a winning in a movie, a call, commercial campaign, I say. And now you're quite young, yet with you by 5 a.m. Now you call. Akame, Mafo, John Kumah, chairman. And now Dr. Nobeshe. Chairman, Obeshan Echo, I'm with Janess Nibaku actually. Bare 45 to 1 hour. And then a gentleman came and walked straight to chairman room, but knock your door. No. Say, Obesa chairman, what to say?
Obi say,
Obianim say BBSC. Make can say no. Na my colleague on Movement TV. I test me message say, o matter say, chairman, you are serious. In fact, I look at me catch and say, and you no correct. Na chairman phone krame. Then calls started coming in.
That's one of the coin.
Neat FM, Adom FM, just say okay FM calls ne basa. And I didn't respond to any of them. And then the news no kwabantin. Such a Wontumi has been poisoned. And me near way.
I'm not going to say deliberate.
It convinced me, say.
So be na shada
Yes.
But say John Kumah divi.
John Kumah di eduane bi. He said, say, ono on shada mpedi hu.
Okay.
Inti eduane no odi kakra bi. In fact, the next morning na ono no be no ke chairman do who said chairman what's our situation. He also confirmed to the doctors and they said ono so threw out. But when Philip Bibia.
Okay.
But chairman until close to 5 years. Me who is ada. Jamu and the man me shame was when they told that say omo be one injection be the reaction omo expect so be react you know say ama we had to fly him to Tamale to Accra. But from Tamale to Accra they can't guarantee what will happen.
Hey.
Yes. Mr. Chamo, on that day, I remember everything. When I went to the National Police CID headquarters, my statement, I read the same thing. Me read the CID boss, FR tape no, Ebobio, and I hear my statement. It was the same thing. Because I saw it. And the situation I'm who chairman woman. I couldn't have kept it to myself.
Wow. It is still, who the old maintain is that Chairman Wontumi was poisoned. The same way John Kumah so there.
Yeah.
Who suspect say he poisoned?
Me free say, and your men I suspect you. The medical doctor of Dr. Baumier's team told us say, per the examination, the observation, yeah, he suspects food poison.
And we are Chairman Wontumi there no. It's a mawagi o saying yes, John Kumah do DVD.
Good.
Ebi enona enam so
And no na me say, me John Kumah nyane ye Alanche Martin a project.
Okay.
From 2007. I have known John Kumah from those years. Yenim se e bi obi wo hon mo nam yare bi wo no ho but bi ohwe no ho su yema se bibi
I'm a trigger.
Okay. Onam ne baby. Yenim nipa omo live with cancer for 10-15 years. But the end is a canna. Enti the next day and ye twa ye campaign so. Day na incident this year the yent manko. The following day and I yekoy. Enti ye nam no na chairman entumi cause chairman you know kasa obubom ni ade ade. Ti duru se omu introduce no be kasa. Anthony Cabo and a bay just a bit charge atmosphere no. To say nka chairman be ye no. Na chairman be microphone no be kasa. Because no one name say he is not well. Okay. In terms say you call Karaga. Eho. And John Carr say he's not feeling well. And quickly any arrange ticket man. Into me John Kumah driver ni man for American and you drive on from Karaga to Tamale Airport. He nearly even missed the flight cry.
Okay.
And I obe fly in Uja campaign or a quackra. The next 3-4 days, and it is he's not well. Incident no AC 23rd October. Not the main election year today, flag brand near 4th November. Saban year to know. Not John Kumah to coin a question we are here. This Saban want to be.
Okay.
When he went on narrative, what happened now? According to him, and I mean, so my bosses were this uncommon. The doctor told him, say, on cancer Chairman Wontumi say, on some ra for another checkup.
Okay.
Inti, what do they have in common? I will not a checkup. No, could you home come? The doctor say Chairman Wontumi some ra.
That's just a baby.
Of course. Inti, John Kumah might have the underlying health issue. But now my argument they say, sa incident nisi no, he was healthy. Obi onim de nkoma bi aso nim say after that day no, and who say
the health ne.
Sorry ni dia so.
Okay.
And in nipa bebre, our matwa ne ho hia, party mpanifo MPs bebre, he told them say, otu kwan na okoye no, the doctors told him a yes suspected food poison no. And no. And why should people crucify me as if say me nkwa na meto sa anyo no?
Why would then be more be we are in the same party? Na be a chema Wontumi be a Kumah. Why then be more be decide so be sad. Then my why dream say
there are people who survival depends on their relevance in politics.
Okay.
Nipa ni bi ho no mo a politics no, it is their profession, it is their business, their business venture.
The only political power.
And to those people, no, anything that will be an obstacle.
Clear.
Okay,
then NPP for Nangasa no, Omumuno,
and NPP
politics, mono.
Politics. Ebishishe binomo. I remember me this uncle way. There were people who called me and shared their experience with me.
Okay, other politicians.
Yeah. Nansea, about a month or two, Asante Achimango, former MP, Abekambi, said when they were doing Ken Must Go, no, on also no, or experiencing food poisoning. There's one gentleman, or elections, NPP UK, no person of branch chairman. On also no, be a political activity, on also had the same experience.
And the politics, no more also wrong.
And my argument was, and you pay deep money in the name of party politics. If you are a party in tea, and yes, me and Kam was him.
Okay.
But I was going to speak out.
Well, you're very interesting. I mean, just when you're in politics, you just have to watch your back.
Absolutely.
You can't trust everybody.
Nobody.
You can't trust nobody. Well, anyway, I mean, you can't about New ICC elections day. Okay, about Napo, no.
Yeah.
It means so clever that Napo was not a good running mate. Because all transits need be moi. Dr. Baumia, and also only Sago.
Politics is about numbers. It me assure say Dr. Baumia and the National Council decided on Dr. Matipoku Prempeno. Their expectation was that he will add up. And I said, where Dr. Baumia falls short, he will complement it.
Okay.
But to many party people, which Omomo Kasano, I don't doubt them, I don't disagree with them, feels that he was not able to live up to that expectation. But send the National Council in the year, the National Council after election will assess him whether they took the right or the wrong decision.
Now Napo. Now supporting Napo, choice as running mate.
That means support, not because he was not competent, but because he was not going to serve the interests that I live on. In Chemuni.
Okay.
Chema Wontumi kwa election. Only ni pane koi. Dr. Matipoku Prempeno campaign tiano.
Okay.
It was all over. Chema Wontumi aweni. Enti, why should he go and push
Napo's agenda?
And every time I spoke about Napo on radio, there was a caveat that ne hunipa ayade weni tia chairman. And so I'll also come and respond. There were many times omo frɛ no mani atenase ne nyina agree say yejai na mama da condition omo jaya bejai
so omo
ka Wontumi a kana because I'm here nyame nam nipa so na hye nipa nyame nam Wontumi so ayem yie.
Okay.
And so his interest is my interest. He's my God on earth.
Okay.
And now o ka Wontumi a men twɛn ma Wontumi nka nkyɛm sɛ men ka obi ansa na ma bɛka.
Wow, we deal with the
Because Wontumi tɔ fam a me tɔ fam.
Okay. Stillman Heights. Uwo Kumasi in important one. Now I cry Uba Kumasi. Now per baby I relax. A 2-bedroom apartment. A 1-bedroom apartment. In fact, atmosphere no. Wow, when you budget because they're first class residential area. Stillman Heights. Biaya. Family no kwambi to decide say you want a weekend away and number of Shahasi. Stillman Heights numbers name no. And a good screen no and so no. Welcome back. The BKB show live. And then Yenya Oheneba CD of Wontumi FM, Wontumi TV. And then it's in common. Oheneba campaign near Yamuye, baby, a man for so a bufuga cry says it. Wontumi you gold with TV, so gold chain, weigh $250,000. You know, and also,
I told him, Mekatren said it was very unfortunate. Na ayemi de say man twɛn ama abonti so for anhyase anka ho asɛm.
Okay.
Right after the show, Mekatren said no. Ade we di. But gold no. Enye Wontumi na be yi o. Unse ye di nkomhyase ka kyerɛ say NDC for omuni momu de na abre bia omu gina omu de achi.
Okay.
But NPP de wo de ho bɛbɔ afɔre ya ma party no. Edru baby o say party no ejina wachi a no mayi wama. The call came from Accra. In fact, the presidency time a chairman yi gold no. Eye time wa na ejapa discussion no.
Okay.
About den. Ejapa no o frame ministers miensa na de omu gina ho no mo a. Na we hye dan na hye we da we hye dan mu a. Ukobusa obi an ti ase we Japan mu a. Obi a kire mu different. It was just like time na ye defend 11 no. Enti no ye di twa government na chi. Enti the government decided they needed something to sway the discussion away from the Ejapa deal. No?
Okay.
Fortunately that the chairman at the office and I called by. Said they've been advised by some political pundits say, or no na a bit my creative BB.
Oh no, customer type trendy. It's your creative BB and trendy.
Yeah.
I know the go you go. I know Monday you go.
Because now when the can send me a ma for about a week or two. Now the discussion in ayo no nko.
Okay.
Enti ade chinye all ban of the good no buy. Now it wasn't even negotiated than come no. Now gold bars.
Okay.
I want a handbag.
Okay, anyway, you know.
Enti
guys, don't change it, you know, Poladimo tree.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Yeah, didn't come on.
Wontumi any gold bar.
Near ye a Japan discussion no. And was say on a lifetime you know. A good adwuma no ye. Na mfaso a e wo good mu no. Ya adwene nya ma so.
Okay.
Na se e Japan no. E bia portions of it be and as a modify na ye nya so mfaso a de be mo man no. Enya mfaso keto a. Na omu kura omu anya bere omu ka Japan no. God kura omu hu bi da. Oheneba so wu ka bi na me se chema ani. Wa hu God da. Na me se da bi.
Ana oyi chire.
No so o pese hu bi.
Okay.
Kamen ka se da bi mpo. And I say ani. And then he went into his bag and we good no the tour. Okay. No so o pese o say hu bi o. Na me say ani. Se me so me hu ya na mani age. O pese hu bi o. Enti o yi be 15 gold bars be 15. And was say gold you two are nkofo abefako.
Okay.
Yeah, cry there was enya wom ni enya. Enti Japan no omomu di hu nkomonti no omonti ase. But the bottom line is and cry for no te ho. National chairman te ho, general secretary that time John Bodu mo te ho, ministers, finance minister na agasa te ho. They were looking for somebody who would create bibia a baby Ghana for having free a Japan discussions. And indeed, Chairman, yes, I did for about 2 to 3 weeks. Na Japan will come and this for Jaika.
Yeah, no more.
I don't know more.
Well, anyway.
But party for Nimuno will not come and defend him because Obifi say, or never was said, will visit Wontumi and some Nyanya. You see, Chamo, 2024 election. Adeɛ baako a ɛkɔ so NPP paa ɛyɛ Wontumi a NPP for na aboaye ɛma ɔyɛ unpopular in the region and in the party.
Okay.
And it has caused the party so much. Me kweshia obi a wo ka kyerɛ me sɛ 2016-2020 on my party niska ɛmɔ de yɛ campaign. 2024 went my party niska because 2022 omuya regional elections no obi the Wontumi betena radio so say yeah the campaigns ka be na no wadi. They say Wontumi the campaigns ka dia what is the essence of no the class ad nisika ko.
Okay.
It may be nipa no fit say na all can asem no na all can Wontumi wo fin. But in the 2024 oha NPP party no kan bi so. One thing here,
okay.
Delta Force and invisible forces.
Vigilante groups.
It was so clear. Want to be my regional chairman? You talk about Ashanti region here. I MPP stronghold. But then this is for no take it over. You mean to me because Abani Ekon to have Obin to be. And pass we want to be to me so to. From 2014, I want to be a regional chairman. Me that time I'm just so close to him. Basa nyina etwai because he had boys. And then deliberately within the party, Obifi said boys na ma Wontumi ayde so powerful. And he created a problem between Wontumi and boys and na Delta Force for nyina hwete ye. And they you see that you go parliament you lose bi no e patapa na MP NDC for the J. Because they had the boys am be say adwuma na momu. Ye ni bi Enti Oheneba, he does a lot of things, he get them wrong. But eniyema bi so wonu mu a se party no guide no. No put it into a proper use wa. Party no will benefit more than the deficiencies.
To feel that the party needs him to go to national level.
So much.
To have the first vice national
two abani we no. Me ka che ne se onyai. In fact, a day after John Kumah's death, and I sat on radio and TV, and I catch a Wontumi. A papa said he should call his son home. At least, or the partner at the power too. Why be?
On
Fantour. No fancy can go in the bush and the number. Opekra, you should enter into charity.
Skadi obi.
Obuska. Na onkoye eno because it does appear say the obeye bia no party for na appreciate. Obi kwan party ne say NPP ba power and amana yi. But in 2014 NDC NPP Congress or Tamale. The only ko ya foko ne kwa Japan. Kana Japan chairman Wontumi na chairman Putin Central Regional Chairman Mofrimi and a finance party in the Congress. Enti party mpanfo nim say omo hye date 1 omo antimanko omo hye 2 omo antimanko na sikasem
tinya bibi na man yi skedi ben bibi abo ma bibi abeka ho
da bia woka o say the party na ya man no to him it is priceless.
Okay.
Enti ono ka party no wase ma unti.
Okay.
I told him say why enough onko gina home na obisumesum na nipa no enye nto so. But upon a second thought, maybe a party na begina no. Unse ade ha NPP ne say yenye two successive national chairmen they were not that active. I'll be when national chairman to say a seeding ketia and also for some for etie na o move from region to region, constituency to constituency. Maybe I'm a system team. Unfortunately, time of year national chairman now I am old age, health, Into went man, yet chairman no persuade. Now, the NPP needs a chairman who will move the party. And the general secretary will sit at the national office and do the administrative work.
Okay.
Because 2028 election, upo wumpo patapawum. The party is in opposition. Ministers, CEOs, deputy ministers, deputy CEOs. Obi is also quoted. You will need somebody who is resourceful.
Okay.
Who will spend from his own pocket on the party on your bunkumu unifa.
Okay.
And that is Chairman Wontumi.
Well, come on there, but there be our time. But quick one and son, yeah, wrap it up now. This issue about the finance minister, because in our MPs who felt that finance minister, because I don't say one of the contributing factors. I was a finance minister and step aside now, or her party, and no, my name said you see who no, and they are. Is the decline one? Is it OSP so my year free? Yeah. My year free. So I'm more near itinerary. I mean, your comment on that.
You see, the na MPs na Kano. I was with them. Oman kasa about competence or incompetence. Almost say the finance minister is making the NPP government unpopular. Politics. Sabi niyama ye edinya tumi no. Enye ni nyana ye nyansasem. And if you want to be seen as so knowledgeable, you will lose. A dear best from Kuna, Amina Dambe. When you can for that woman buy. But it was like, see, no, I want to call from Krana Ubianka. Fuel prices, of course, Ubianka. But Kenofurata, it was like everything was him. Kenofurata Kroya so enna Utimi Baye ye Sheshaya or move ye out of the IMF programmer. The NDC and Jomama Die Komu 2014, 15, 16. Ayeba power. Even with that, Utima my year free SHS.
That's not the call IMF.
Enti the party for nanye the government nanye say they didn't explain the issues to the Ghanaian populace well.
Okay.
And to be arguing in second for unilateral decisions
And the
year form. And the only popular decision and then can buy bit my and say you need free ho. And for your own members of parliament to come out and address the press, not just
President Inti.
Yeah, reshuffle was a man. Inti nipa ba kono atena ministry ba ko 6 years, 7 years, na trim there. Because some of them thought they were untouchable. I remember Chief of Staff issue statement say CEOs, ministers, government appointees will be anxious in reduce kasa oman fee because you don't have the appointing powers. President no bet me the president who only need. Do you know be aye de open? And it wasn't Kenofurata nko but ne ho hi ehun sunsanso e kan wo bi na lose election.
You see maybe I no cross me jato OSP there no because him say and I feel never but I feel no beba I be in alone and all that.
Oh, obaso tena ho. Into obo na dwuma no ho ban.
OSP no.
Oh yeah.
To ye bibi na aban na ho.
Oh yeah.
Sa na ho no.
Oh yeah. Airbus issue and they involved the former president, now the president of the Republic, Bill, and then a brother. And now court at Nasu in UK. I'm making it clear. Say Nipa Sumesi no Benti. And I involved in the Airbus scandal. When Kisiya Jabin wanted to engage them, he flew to UK. to engage them. So why can't you do that for Kenoforiata or no to kwano or try letter brother will say or yare? I will name down beba.
Okay.
Now Omani look like say Okono or maybe.
That's what done it. If you want to say the Juma buy no.
And who is a fugitive?
So we are say we're done. We are court
edinasem atena nasem so say ye hwehwe de yinya no Kenoforiata issue afei na we investigation. And what about say we investigation wie na hu say asem no kra no? You don't have enough evidence to prosecute him.
Interesting how a political space works. But, well, Oheneba, as you do here, he's in the game. My conversation is very interesting. But finally, do you want to say President Mahama with the opportunity given to him by Ghanaians, the overwhelming majority? I mean, even NDC as a party, almost parliament, do you see him doing well? Would you wish that he do well?
Yes. Okay. Yes. Because, Chamo, say President Mahama failure, politician be a Ghanaian electorate in serious view. What it means is that na ye nimno, and yes, added to me man. Into a chelebino, politician be a bit to me by canceling the Ghana for one gra. A better to me amount. But say Otekin is serious. Send him from so ye no. Ghanaians have given him another opportunity to cleanse himself. Now oye jumani ya. Then the politician will have a space. So oye from so na man opportunity biwa. He or she might correct it. But so why any year? Because not because me NPP ni John Mahama is vice president try. Dr. Baumia is vice president pay. Senye ebufuo ni ehisem ene ahanta bi e ba appointees ni bi mu a. And someone no mienu nyina nam se omo ka se omo nya akwanya omo beye. Ene di obi a nya akwanya se vice president oyeye no. Bijiri se Ebiana Dr. Baumia de no. Eto and for Ghanaians to believe in you, so okay, for experience wise, who would the president depend? In the end, the amount no. Prove Ghanaians right.
Okay. Well, yeah, man, also, but quick one, 30 seconds. Who say 2028? MPP Sanfa, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
He has to take some key decisions, and I'm waiting to see that.
Okay.
Makache, my boss, Chama Wontumi. Makache, Dr. UFE, a middle bed campaign coordinator. That I want to see Dr. Baumia taking some key decisions, clearing some people around him.
Okay.
And yes, sir, those people mislead him. Ombe misleading him, and taking some decisions. Be a MY.
Conversation was yes, definitely mess up with him because thanks so much. Now, you wrap it up. And me producer me. I'm sure that unya.
Very unfortunate for me.
Yeah.
Very, very unfortunate.
Only Kenny Bend you say as a your
but back. I spoke to him, and at a point in time I told him, Ken, you have to go.
Why?
Me catch no.
Okay.
Because Chamon, no cranny say, me na me started Silver FM 4 or 5 months, and then King came. And I'm just starting Wontumi, and then King came. Let me say this. You call Wontumi Yanyiska.
Okay.
Can I capre? Or the chairman now to the stand say, chairman told him, say, Moma Buama station in Yina. And then you win it 2020 now. There was a me yamam met my yamam. Unfortunately, Ken and Tessa me, a me ye rewura.
Okay.
Sports no enti say me political show from Monday to Friday at least ubenya 2 days bi a obi beba show no so a obema osika kakra e dia to ho. Enti Ken was living with his salary.
Okay.
Sika bi a mfiri ba bi ma. Enti Ken nimfie miensa enan no he sacrificed. When you for be in film.
Okay. And I
This is a man for my burger.
Says the way you say politicians
I have gotten so many opportunities. Me dear, it was good for me.
But no.
But Ken had to move.
Well.
And I agreed with him.
Okay. Oheneba, thanks so much, my brother. Me I sure say we start talk Kumah, so definitely. And Sana I feel quite big because the command be all
Sure.
during this political season. I feel quite be room. Because next 4 years they will trouble. But we see a fence in Chaba. Into your own so now you know what to was kaka. Because twice they say national security for me for
Oh.
can be beer no what to bo. Me no yes oh.
Almost half from you.
Almost half of you.
If it is for the good reason.
Okay, so yeah, the ufuza dibo hona okana be boy nyina obeka.
I live with my conviction and my principles.
Okay. Well, yeah, signal me some time aso. Eti final day na be job ya. Kazem je wiase nyina.
I am privileged. Say ene. Enipa me no mo inspire me into radio. Captain Smart.
Okay.
And you see where the controversy is coming from.
Okay.
And then my interviewing skills, okay. But sports, now I had always wished to say yourself and some timer.
Okay.
I have had opportunity even to take a picture with you. Okay. And for me to sit here today with you as a senior brother on this, no wonder I call myself a product of grace.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yenkoso.
Sanity. All right. I had to see the BKB show live. Here series of Wontumi FM and Wontumi TV. One of the people that over the last elections, I find some by power from John Kumah and the Honsam Chema Wontumi Koyi Gold and the Enia Canning in and of course over that famous a Yenin one chichu. So election better 1st to 7th. And your team, well, the address no ha. Definitely next week. You have another interesting episode that will be coming up. You will there be a surprise, person I guess I didn't remember. Until next week, and so you're for Friday. Maybe the bright can come board. Yes, yeah.